7. Okay, I'm back. I was updating. I was getting my computer loaded up. Can you stop it, Chewbacca? Oh, hi, Pedro. So, this year, I have 39 million to spend. I already spent a little bit of my money on a new defender for my backups. So, we have a brand new defender. He'll be playing in the backup squad. And now I need to make a decision on what I'm going to do with the rest of my money. Midfielders are no. We're not going to go for a midfielder. Goalkeeper, I don't know. It's hard to decide on that one. But let's get started. So, even though we got 7th place in La Liga, we apparently still have a Europa League spot. I don't know how, but we do. We got knocked out by Chelsea in the Europa League last season. So we're going to hopefully get past them this season. And we're off to a good start. We do beat Chelsea. I need to make a decision on a backup left winger. That's what I'm looking into, trying to make a decision on. We might not get done with the whole season, so just be aware. $6-0. That is my biggest victory yet. We're also looking into maybe a new striker. Just to try to help out. I don't know who we're gonna make a decision on, but we'll figure it out when we get to that point. Oh, we actually won. Surprised. I might be doing an ARC live stream later. We'll see. Depends on what I'm feeling like when I get done with Jeopardy tonight. We actually made it and won the whole tournament. Surprisingly. Oh, I have another striker that I can put on my list. I just forgot his name. Crap. We could put Piatek on there. Maybe. Just as something. Oh, okay, that was his name. I think this is gonna be I think this would be my ideal purchase for the season. So we need to sell something. I think we need to make a decision on selling a goalkeeper at this point. $88.78. So $95.75. The problem is it looks like Shivar is better than Fructual. But is like overall worse than Plazari. Kind of. Who has the worst stamina? That's who we're probably gonna drop. Okay, Fructual, you can leave. So we'll probably be able to pick up about 15 million for him. Oh, we can actually get up to 24 for him. Okay, I'm gonna get more than that. I hate to tell you, Inter. You're gonna give me more than what you're trying to give me here. I don't want to sell on clause. There. And then that will give me enough money to bring in Liao or Zhao. And then that will be our team pretty much ready. Striker time. We're gonna go and offer up 55. Unai Emery, come on. I'm gonna need cheaper than what you're giving me. Okay, well I know I can drop the price just a little bit more. There we go. Just want to make sure I have enough for mid-season contracts. It's gonna be hard to get his wage done because he's gonna be so. I'm really tired today. It's gonna be expensive to bring him in. I'm gonna try to avoid release clauses, especially since he's only 24. Oh, and quite easily we can sign this. So we're not gonna have enough money to do contracts mid-season. So I need to make sure something goes my way, like another sell. Another selling. Maybe. Okay, so we got one contract. We have another contract. And another contract. 3 contracts, 4 contracts, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Wow, we have 9 contracts. We have about 3 major contracts. Okay. And then that will make my backup squad way easier to build. Because I'm going to throw him on the wing most likely. And then we're going to bring Han Kwang up into the lineup. And we're going to play them like this. So that's just a straight up striker. They're both straight up strikers. So we're just going to leave it like that. And screw it. We'll even keep him up there. So we're going to play Sergio Ramos in the lineup. It's his regen, not the actual one. But we have finally cemented ourselves in La Liga. This year, the main goal, finish top 4. Hopefully, I would love to win the Europa League for the first time in my history. I have never won the Europa League before. With any team. I've never, ever, ever won the Europa League. And then, hopefully, a semi-final appearance in the Copa del Rey for the 3rd season in a row. Maybe even going to the final for the first time. But we've gotten knocked out by, I think, Barcelona and Real Madrid in our semi-finals. But there we go, starting out with Girona. Hopefully it's a home game. Yay, it is. So, Liao or Zhao will make his debut right here, right now. And it ends 3-0. No goals for the debut striker, but that's okay. And qualification round for the Europa League is now here. We are going to play the backup squad. Unless if we really need the big guys out here to play a match or two. Like this match right here, we're going to play the rotational team. Because it's going to help us out. That was our main problem last season. It's just we couldn't keep our stamina up to keep playing really good. Like week in, week out. And they win. So we might end up playing the big guys for the next match then. We'll have to probably risk it. And play the big... We're just going to play the big guys just to not risk anything. I'm not going to put my trust in the backups team because they really have not shown me anything. The best thing they've shown me was a 1-1 draw at Stamford Bridge last year. That's the best thing I've seen the backup team do. And they also won like 1 or 2 games away from home in La Liga. But I'm really not impressed, so I'm not going to take any risks. And it's early in the season. I can afford to throw out my main team a little bit more early on. Man, I really don't want to play the main squad. But I kind of have to. Kind of annoying. Well, we should hopefully blow this team away. Yeah, again, way more shaky than I thought it would get. Than I thought it was going to be. They only needed to score a goal, and they would have taken it on away goals. Not a comfortable Europa League fixture there. We should have a Europa League match up next for the next round of the qualifications. Maybe. I'm not sure. Maybe we were automatically put in the second round of qualifications. I'm not sure. We'll take a draw as we stay undefeated through the first 3 games. So let's go and see. Do we have to play any more qualification? Nope, we have made it to the group stage. And I'm not even going to worry about waiting. I'm just going to get moving. So we are through. We got Molde, Salzburg, and Athens. Wow, I think we have a really easy group stage. We don't play Real Madrid till January for round 18 of the league. But we do play Atletico and Barcelona in the same exact week. And we also have a Copa del Rey match in between those. So the backup squad's going to go out midweek just to give my full team the full week off. My team also just got a nice rest, so we can keep going. And it's a 3-1 victory. Liao or Zhao is able to pick up a brace as he starts hitting some good form. Looks like he has been pretty good for us so far. I feel like our backup squad is better than all 3 of these teams' starting squads. In my mind. So we're just going to play the backup squad for the Europa League group stage. At least for the first 3 Europa League group stage matches. At least. Because then I can play the main squad for the last 3 if I need to. But I don't think we will, as we're able to pick up an away victory. Real Betis, the Europa League winners of last year, currently top the La Liga table. We're probably going to drop out of the race after this match, the title race, just for a little bit, because we're probably going to... Oh, never mind, we absolutely crushed Sevilla away from home. And then we get another home game. Well, we get a home game against Villarreal, which we did lose against them last year. And we did again. Lovely. We lost same score line and everything last year at home. And that victory right there would have put us at the top of the table on 16 points. Hopefully next match is Europa League because I need to get a rotation out there soon. Because we're starting to get a bit tired. Yep, okay, cool, Europa League. Yeah, my team is starting to get a little bit tired. How long is that injury? 6 weeks. Wow. Wow. Well, luckily I did have Wagnerman getting ready. Luckily he's a player that we have. Pretty decent. So he'll be back first week of November, so it's not really that big of a loss. There we go. We win 3-0 over Salzburg. And that gives the main team a break, minus Vagnoman, because he has to play now for a lot of games straight. 3-0. Raba will be able to get back into the starting team if Soler takes a massive injury, which he may just have, but we did just get a long, long break. Okay, well, Burge suffered a 2-day injury, and Soler and Sriracha are both out. 2 months. Wow. Our main goal contributor for the last 2 seasons is out, and we're not even playing Raba because for some reason my assistant coach puts in Jellikick. But we do win. Tonali will be suspended for the next match. Hopefully we can get Sriracha back soon just so we can get a little bit more stability in the starting lineup. Because, yeah. We're going to start hitting some hard times soon. So this match is not too important, because we already won both of our games so far. And there we go, we win another one. We've won all 3 of our Europa League matches with the backup squad, which is nice because that allows the main team to take a little nap. We will also have Getafe in the Copa del Rey, which will face our backup squad. Hopefully it goes well. We do lose still to Atleti, so it looks like the big 3 of La Liga are still beating us up whenever we play them. Sriracha is going to return. I'm going to play him against Barca because Vagnoman needs a break soon. But he is holding on quite well. The backup squad will host Getafe. Hopefully they can walk through that. And we do, 3-0. And so far this season is looking pretty decent. We're only we're only 2 wins off of top of the table, I think. Obviously it's going to be hard to get because we're playing against Barca and all them. But it's just remember, we gotta get closer eventually, and we will get closer. And we actually win at the Camp Nou. What a surprise right there. Backup squad will step out to host Athens. I want to see if that's a mistake over there. Give me a second. Oops. Hold on. Because I feel like there might have been a mistake on this. Oh, okay. Because usually they only do that when they're talking about another team, and I was thinking that maybe they made a mistake and said Ter Stegen was on my team, which I would be pretty cool with that, but that's fine. $3-0. The backup squad has been throwing it really, really well out there. It's keeping our main squad nice and fresh because I can rely on the backup team this year. Once Soler returns, our team is going to be looking really, really good. At full strength, we probably are one of the world's best teams. I think the only thing that would be great to have is a new right back, but I'm going to wait because Hoover's going to get way higher rated. He's going to probably reach 83 rated or something around there. So I'm not going to rush that. And we do get a draw against them. Valverde was unable to save the day to get Athletic a point. I think now we will host Molde. Or are we away? I'm not sure. Okay. So we're going to host Molde, and then we're going to play away against Salzburg. Oh, Valenti is injured for the second squad. 2-0. Soler will also return back to play A-Bar. Hopefully a re-injury is not in the book. And there we go. We fly through A-Bar, 3-1. And it looks like we are a title contending team for the year. It doesn't matter if the backup team lose or not, as long as they don't lose 3-0, which I doubt they will. My backup team is pretty decent. They might even be able to win. Yep, 1-0, as the backup squad keeps it flying as well. The backup squad will probably play the Copa del Rey till the quarterfinals. And then the main squad will step out for quarterfinals. We've gotten 2 Manager of the Months already, I'm pretty sure. Well, I know we got at least 2. We might have 3. I haven't paid attention too much. And we get a draw, sadly. But we are still pushing. We will automatically go through to the next round. Nowhere close for any other team to stop us from going through. We gained pretty much automatic going up after the 4th game. So we will be heading to the round of 32 for the 2nd year in a row. Hopefully we can go to the round of 16 and not have to play Chelsea. So maybe we can go a little bit farther in the competition. Maybe I can win it for the first time. And we go all victories. What an incredible group stage performance from the backup boys. And we're also only 4 points off of top of the table. And here's a great chance to knock Betis away. But we'll see what happens. There we go. We did it. 2-1. Real Madrid are slacking right now. Where are they on the table? 9th place. But they are only like 1 win off of going up into the Europa League spots. So I can't really talk any trash. We're going to have Levante away from home. If we're going to lose a game, this one's probably one of those games. And we get a draw, which is a content performance. Oh, never mind. The backup boys will not play against Atleti. I need to sell somebody in the next window. I need to make a decision. We're going to try to sell Kobo. We'll try to sell Soma. And Stefanak will hold on to. Raba will hold on to. Hold on to him. We'll try to sell this guy. We could probably get about 1 mil out of him. This guy, not really worth holding on to anymore. So yeah, there we go. That will hopefully give us enough room. We don't actually have a big squad. We just have a lot, like, we just have a lot of players who are running out of contract. There we go. If we're able to get that selling right there, then we'll have enough money to pay for everybody's contracts. And then hopefully we can sell a little bit more just to get more profit. If we're unable to make it out of the round of 16 right here, I'm okay with it because we're playing against Atleti. So I'm not going to really get upset if we are knocked out of the Copa del Rey. Playing against a team that I wish I didn't have to play against for this. But yeah. Will the big three knock us out 3 seasons in a row? We will find out shortly. But if we can pick up a big victory here at the home stadium, then maybe we can go into it. Atleti did lose to Arsenal in the Champions League group stages. We are able to pick up a victory. We'll probably see if we can play the backup squad for the next match. As we look to, oh wait, it's Real Madrid, never mind. Okay, well anyway, let's get this to work. So let's go ahead and start doing contracts. We're going to do the major guys first. So Puig is one of them. Okay. Then Session's another one. And then we'll do Jellicoe because he's going to keep growing. Plaza, hopefully he's not going to be too much. We're going to wait for that guy and maybe this guy. Actually, no, we'll put him on the list here. We're going to have to go in and negotiate because I don't want a release clause. I wish it wouldn't do that. The reason I'm not doing the other guy yet is because he might get sold. But we'll see. If I have enough money by the time I'm done with all the people that I want to keep, then we'll look into keeping more players. And I think we'll have enough. And then probably the rest of the money is going to go into maybe a youth academy for next season. We haven't done a youth academy since like season 2. So next year, maybe a youth academy can step out and we can start doing that again. Youth academy really was not that good for our first couple seasons. Kind of the main reason I stopped, because I just wasn't getting anything good. I'm gonna have to negotiate on that one. I'm not even gonna try with that. Not accepting a release clause, especially that cheap on an 84 rated guy. An 84 rated player getting a release clause of 25 million at age 25. That is way too low. You're basically just trying to rip me off at that point. Uh, 80 rated. 24 years old, I think. No, 27 years old. And they want only, I think it said like a 14 million release clause. Screw you. That is not happening. Like 27's a good bit more realistic, but I'm not doing that. Especially when you're getting game time. It's not like I'm not playing you, you're getting game time. So I shouldn't really need to sit there and beg you to do stuff. Anyway, there we go. Quite cheap renewal right there, and then we'll just go and throw it into this guy. Screw it. He gets to stay. This guy will probably have to offer 20 mil. And then we're going to finish off the season. We might be able to make it through the Copa del Rey. It will be an interesting one because of us being ahead right now. As long as we don't lose, if we can draw at the Wanda Metropolitano, then we're through. If we can basically just score a goal, I think we'll be good. But we're not there yet. It'll be probably after this Real Madrid game right here. And then we also got to start getting ready for Europa League round of 32, which I'm not even going to look at who I'm playing until we get to that point, which will be at the end of the month. I don't have any ideas for signing players. It's all just going to just be saved. Manchester City have a lot of players in their list of good players. But here we go. The main squad play Real Madrid at home. And we do pick up a victory against Real. I think the only player that I would buy from that team, maybe Odriozola and Vinicius Jr. Other than that, I think all those players are not in my ideal signings. And then maybe also Lunin. But I have 2 goalies already, so I'm not even going to worry about that. Vinicius Jr. is a potential buy for like when we reach the end of the career mode. Like when we start seeing Session basically give up on playing. But here we go. If we're able to get 1 goal here, I think we'll be through. Depending on who my Europa League opponent will be, I'll rest my team or I won't rest my team. And we're out of the Copa del Rey. And I think at this point, I'm content with falling out of the Europa League. Because I'm looking, not the Europa League, the Copa del Rey, because I'm looking to stay high up in La Liga, and I'm also looking to push far into the Europa League this year. So I think I'm okay with getting knocked out early. Who are we playing? Ajax. Oh, dear. It's going to be away against Eibar. We're probably going to play the backup squad against Sevilla. And then the main squad's going to play multiple games in a row at that point. The main squad's going to keep playing until the Oviedo game. And then we'll play the backup guys. It's going to be a hard finish for the team. But we got home, home, and away. Well, away, home, away. But the rest of this month is quite easy because it's nice and spread out. And we get a loss. We have not lost too many games in La Liga, actually. I'm pretty content with how we've done. And we're sitting comfortably. We have a couple game cushion over Valencia. And Real Madrid, I don't know what's going on with them. They are behind us by 7 points. And they're just not playing that good, it looks like. Here we go. Real Sociedad. Hopefully we can do something here. So, sadly, a 1-1 draw. It's annoying. So as soon as the Sevilla game pops up, we're throwing the backup squad in, which is the game after this one. Hopefully we can pick up a win here so we go to Ajax, so we go to Amsterdam in decent form. Because I don't want to be going to Amsterdam for Europa League football in bad form. I think me and Ajax are quite evenly matched. And that's gonna be that's gonna be the big boys' final game before Amsterdam. It's a problem that we lost it though. That's now we're in bad form. But anyway, let's get past this. At least my main squad's gonna be pretty much fully refreshed for Ajax. But we're starting to hit a bad bit of form. We really haven't had bad form at all this year. But we're starting to hit it. We'll see if the backup squad can keep up their good form, as they're still hopefully doing pretty good. But here we go. Hopefully the backup squad can win this game against Sevilla. That'd be a good thing to happen. It'd be great. It's a draw. It's a 2-2 draw, which it's not great. But now we're traveling to Amsterdam. Basically, the whole team is in really bad form, especially all the midfielders in down, like right there. We need to do something today. And we do get a 2-0 victory in Amsterdam. This is good. And we're also close to dropping out of the top 4, which is quite embarrassing. And that's another draw in La Liga. This is a really bad position right now. But we will get through the Europa League to the next round. At least we should be able to get through. And then hopefully we can win at home against Bilbao. And then maybe we can start hitting some good form. I think Ajax definitely allowed us to get good form back, because we played pretty well in both games. But now we are now in 5th place. And if we don't start winning games soon, Real Madrid is right there ready to go past. And there we go. It's another 2-0 victory. As we're now starting to go up a little bit. Hopefully we can keep moving on. So the next game we get a break on is going to be against Oviedo. And it's going to be at home. And that's another win. Finally. Chelsea in the round of 16 again. Why is my luck so bad? Maybe this time we're ready for revenge. Okay, we win at home this time. We did not win. We lost 2-0 at home last time. The backup squad are going to host Oviedo in pretty decent form. And then we're going to head to Stamford Bridge and hope for the best. We win 1-0. Not a great game. But it's definitely a game that is good for us, as we keep trying to stay in this title. Now we're going to travel to Stamford Bridge. We will not have one of our main midfielders, Sandro Tonali. And Soler scores, and we are going through. We beat Chelsea in the round of 16. We got revenge on them for last year, where we lost 3-1 on aggregate. This year we win 3-2 on aggregate. And now we have 2 away games in a row. before we play the quarterfinals of the Europa. Actually, no, we don't play the quarterfinals for a while. And we're going to play against Sporting. All 3 of this week's games are away, and then we're going to get our backup squad out there for Heon. And then we'll probably play the backup squad for Celta Vigo, which is going to be a little bit risky. But we're going to try, because I want to push the Europa League. And it's a 2-2 draw with Valencia, which is, I guess, okay. At least it's not a loss. And now we are looking to be back into some decent form. Our next 2 games, I hope, are wins. They should be, maybe. It's another draw. So we're now past Valencia again. This team just recently lost to Real Madrid, and it's a draw again. Okay, that wasn't incredible, but whatever. Sriracha's out for 2 months. That's going to cause problems. We're probably going to throw some random guy at left back in the backup squad just so I don't get screwed over here. So Vagneman, you're going to be replaced. I need to bring in another defender. We'll do that. We're going to take out Sriracha and then do that. Or do I want to play Fornos? Screw it, we'll play Fornos. A little bit of an interesting decision. We don't really have a good left back. Sriracha probably won't be back until the semifinals of the Europa League. There we go, 3-0. The team is going to play once again. Hopefully Araba can play again. Yep, okay, cool. Hopefully this is a win. Okay, it's a loss. I probably expected that. Hopefully this is home. Yeah. So cool, we have a home game right now. We are missing a couple of our main players due to suspensions and all that. So that means Duhoud and Vagneman are going to come in. 3-1. That's a good one. The next game is home. I know that much. So hopefully the backup squad can show up and play a good home game. If we are able, if we win right now, we'll go back ahead of Real Madrid. And it's a draw. This should be a win. Well, we might not win the game, but we should win overall. And there we go. We pick up a good win, 2-0. Now we head to the Bernabeu, where we're going to look to try to pass Real Madrid and not let go of our league standing right now. I need to get into the top 4, but it's just been really difficult. And we win at the Bernabeu. That's a pretty good one. I'm happy with that. And that pushes us back into the top 4. And also we have a home game against Levante, which I would expect us to take. And then we will play away against Leganés, and then we'll play Leverkusen in the semifinals. Okay, so the backup squad's going to play Levante. And it's a, how is that? Whatever. That's a disappointing match. I'm upset about that one. Okay, we're going to play the big guys for this match. Because we're going to have a 4-day break. And I feel like my team is quite good when it comes to their stamina. How did... Wow. I cannot believe I just lost both of those matches. That's ridiculous. But anyway, we will host Leverkusen. The backup squad will play Barcelona at this point. It's going to be at home, so maybe we'll just play the main squad for the 3 games in a row. Can we win 3-1 at home? Screw it. We're just going to throw the full team out for the next couple games here. Because we need to win this game here if we're looking to even try to stay in the top 4 race. And we lost. Well, hopefully we can at least go to the Europa League final, because we're not going to make top 4 at this point. I don't think so. We only have 2 games left on the board, and we're probably 7 points off. So that means Europa League is done for us. I mean, the Champions League's done for us in the league. Top 4 is out of the picture. And we're in to the Champions League final. It's looking like we're going to play Marseille. And yes, we are out of the we're out of the Champions League top 4 in the league. So that means at this point we got to win. We just got to all out win the Europa League final. So we're just going to play the main squad for the rest of the season. Hopefully we can hit good form going into Marseille. I mean, I did not mean to say Marseille. I meant to say Lyon. My mistake. Hopefully we don't lose this game. Hopefully it's a draw. Unless if we can win it, then that's great. And then hopefully we can win. Even if we do lose, we are at least going to go straight to the group stage for next year's Europa League in Season 8. And we win at the Wanda Metropolitano to put us in good form going into the Europa League finale. And we're going to lose it because I like getting screwed over like this when I'm on this side, because it counts it as an away game, which is a really annoying thing. It should be neutral, but it's not. Believe me, it's not a neutral game. We are at a disadvantage playing this match. But here we go. Can we win my first ever Europa League? And Memphis Depay scores early, and it's already looking bad. That's a really good team. Ryan Sessegnon makes it 10 goals for the campaign, and then Traore and Fernandez score back-to-back goals. And Traore scores with 5 minutes left, and we're out. Oh, Fernandez scores, actually. We're still holding on. Oh my god, I won my first ever Europa League. Yes! We hit the Champions League next season. Barely. That is an insane finale right there. That was a good final. But we win the Europa League. First time in my history of playing FIFA, we win the Europa League. So, let's go and check out our season. So Zhao was able to be our top scorer with 18 goals. Then we also had Sessegnon with 12 goals. And then we had Fernandez with 11 goals. Assist charts, Bentancur had the most with 12. Then Soler also had 9. A little bit farther down. Anybody else? Nope. Clean sheets, Plazari with 9. And then Slavar got 3. And then we were kind of well behaved this season compared to what we normally have. Let's go and check out the squad. Actually, let's go and check out this. Real Madrid finished in 7th place. That's a pretty poor season. We had a way better season than last year. We scored more goals and we conceded less goals than we did last year. Barcelona dominated with a 9-point lead over Atleti. Bottom of the table, Eibar, Oviedo, and Vallecano are all saying goodbye to La Liga Santander. Let's go and check out the squad. So he got a lot of good stats upgraded this year. But stats wise, 16 and 49, 9 and 15. A couple assists from the right backs, an assist and a goal from this guy. 2 assists and a goal, 3 goals and an assist, 1 goal, 6 goal contributions right there. Soler scored 16 goals. Sadly, half those goals came in the preseason. But 29 goals overall for him. Well, 29 contributions. Bentancur had 20 contributions. 21 contributions for Fernandez. 7 for Dahoud. 11 for Puig, who only played 15 games, which is a pretty good number. Zhao, for his first season with us, he was 25 and 3, so 28 contributions for him. 29 for Sessegnon, so he's currently our best on contributing goals. Plaza also played pretty good, 5 goals in 15 matches. So yeah, next year we will be playing the Super Cup. Yeah. Let's see what happens in the next season, I guess. We will have Champions League football for my first time of the career mode. And yeah, we might be able to end the career mode next year. And then I can start my next rebuild, which will most likely end up being Fiorentina, because it was requested. But yeah, that's all I got. I'm going to go and finish off the season off camera, do all the things I need to do, and I will be back for the next season where we will compete for the Champions League. Ooh, I'm excited. My main goal next year, make it out of the group stage. Overall, my main goal is to do the career in under 10 seasons, and that means 10 or less seasons, not in 9 seasons. That's going to be like kind of my goal for every career mode, is to at least do it in under 10 years. But we're about to enter year 8, I think. Pretty sure next up's year 8. We'll even check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, this was only year 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we still have a lot of time then. So we only we still have 7, 8, 9, and 10. We still have next season and 3 more seasons after that to pick up something major. This year we got 3 Manager of the Months. Last year we only got 1. Then we got 0. We got 1 when we were back in the second tier. Then we also got 1 Manager of the Month reward when we got to the La Liga for the first time. And then we also got 1 when we were in our first ever season. So yeah, next season, it's going to be interesting. So we're going to have probably about 100 million to spend next season. The main targets next season are going to be De Ligt. And then maybe like Trent Alexander-Arnold or Odriozola or something like that. And then also, I don't know, like maybe Franck Ribéry's regen, or some other left winger, maybe even Vinicius Jr. Probably not. But anyway, thank you all for